How's it going, guys? My name is Senna, or Snow, whichever one floats your boat, and welcome back to another video. Apparently, Dixie D'Amelio breaks down after being exposed by a high school friend. I have no idea what this is about. We're going to be looking into it. The first thing I can say is I hate when people from your past, out of nowhere, try to expose people to, like, get clout. I don't know. You see that a lot happening nowadays with TikTokers because they get so famous so quickly, and, like, their high school people are jealous, and then they just say stuff. So, let's see what happens. I have no idea what this is about. Play.
I don't fucking cry on the internet.
What?
I don't.
What? What are some? I have no idea what this is about. So.
Fucking cry on the internet or anything, but I just saw this.
Dixie D'Amelio allegedly faked seizures to get out of her high school classes. I mean, there's a lot easier ways to get out of high school classes. I don't know. We have to see. I don't know. She would randomly fake seizures. Is this all from one person or is this multiple? The nurse would come in and take her out of the class. You guys have nurses in your high school? Canada, we don't have nurses, or maybe we do. I just never saw them. I don't know.
Talking about something very, very personal to me that I would never want on the internet. I portrayed it that way. I just never went back to my school because I couldn't, because I was so embarrassed and I felt so awful.
Wait.
Not even 5 minutes in the...
What? I have no idea what's going on.
We get kicked out because I'm transgender, because my friend is transgender, because my friend is gay. Fuck Bryce Hall.
Oh, so apparently Bryce kicked those people out? I mean, I don't know. Wait to see. So someone really tried to do Dixie dirty by saying how Dixie was weird in school and would come up with these extreme excuses just to bunk classes. Oh, so she actually did have seizures? You guys, this is actually something else. Basically, someone Dixie went to high school with decided to expose Dixie for saying Dixie used to fake seizures randomly in class. I don't know. It's one of my pet peeves where people think they have the right to share personal stuff just because they used to go to the same school as you. It's like, no. You don't. I don't know. I hate people like that. According to the person, Dixie had a bad rep around teachers because at one point Dixie had pulled up to so many fake seizures and the teacher were done with Dixie. I don't know. Okay, can you describe the seizure thing? From what I heard, so this is even from a person that, like, was there. From what I heard, she would randomly fake seizures. Oh my gosh. First of all, if it's someone who doesn't have, like, you know, first, like, hand looking at, it's just fake. According to that person, okay, whatever. She used to pretend to be sick just to skip classes. I'm pretty sure her dad or her mom would just let her skip classes if she wanted to. They're rich. You know, rich people don't need to fake things. One time in class, Dixie had left school. The teacher didn't remember Charlie, but Dixie, he knew her instantly. So this is a teacher ratting out a student? Fire that teacher, because that's inappropriate. I don't know. Maybe you guys have different rules in America when it comes to, like, teacher-student relationships, you know? I don't know. When the post first started getting around, people were actually disgusted by it and weren't here for Dixie faking a disease that people actually suffer from. So it sounds like Dixie wasn't faking it, and it was just like, I don't know. People jump to conclusions way too quickly. I mean, I did that with relationship drama, but not with like mental health drama. When all this was starting to get big out of hand, Dixie decided to clap back and shed a light on all the rumors. So it sounds like Dixie actually had beyond pissed at the person.
It's just so dumb, the things people say so they can take other people down. I'm not gonna let anyone think of me in another way because that is not fair and not very kind.
It sounds like she actually did have a condition which made her have seizures. During the last day of her sophomore year. What's sophomore year?
When I was in sophomore year in high school,
in Canada, we just have grades. Like 9, 10, 11, 12.
Very bad anxiety. And it got so bad to the point where I developed this thing called PNES, which is psychogenic non-epileptic seizure.
Oh my gosh. On last day of school, when Dixie was already feeling herself, she got worse when Dixie couldn't even breathe. Aww. she would fall to the ground on the way.
And I walked out of school and I felt awful. Like I just felt shaky and gross. And then I go back into school and I grab my friend and I'm like, can you walk me out to my mom's car because I just do not feel well.
Okay, so this wasn't even during a class. This was after school. Walking to her mom's car.
And so I walk back inside and I grab my friend and we're walking back outside. So I fall to the ground and have a seizure. I start having these seizures and compulsing.
However, the thing that got Dixie annoyed the most was how people are spreading rumors about her faking them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You'll find the worst people in high school.
Because I've heard that a lot, that I fake seizures for attention. Then why would I
hate people in high
schools?
The reason why she switched schools after she had a seizure was because she was too ashamed to go back to the same school. Yeah, that makes sense. And probably everyone was like picking on her for it. Telling you, people in high school are the worst.
I was a person when I was in my old school who I did not like, who I don't want to be ever again. And I just was not happy. I just never went back to my school because I couldn't, because I was so embarrassed and I felt so awful.
Man, I don't like seeing people sad. I hate sad movies. I hate horror movies. I hate all types of movies. Meanwhile, Dixie got a tweet around people saying we're discussing right here the situation. To all the adults rapping tweets saying, I'm disgusting. How do you think I'd feel when I actually lived through it? And people are saying they're paying for attention. Maybe you're thinking before I type. Yeah, too many people are just like, they just say. People need to stop jumping to conclusions. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's talk about Bryce. If you don't already know, Bryce has been throwing a lot of parties recently. Okay, yes. Woo! 21st birthday party! He works out a lot, huh? At this point, we all know Bryce doesn't care about pandemic. Okay, yeah. And usually, there's a lot of people in his parties, but sadly, trans people are not allowed in them. What? Where the heck is this coming from? I don't know what this is about. This is just a rat. Is this real? Isn't Nikita Dragon out at his parties? Isn't Nikita Dragon trans? I don't know. Recently, 2 trans girls were kicked out of Bryce's party just because they were not real girls. That makes no sense. Doesn't Nikita Dragon go to his parties too? I don't know. Let's see what happens. I think.
What happened between you and Bryce Hall?
So, me and my homegirl went to a party at his house, and he came up to my best friend, who's born a girl, and was like, why do you
one of my best friends who was born a girl.
bring real girls?
Wait, what?
Friend who's born a girl, and was like, why don't you bring real girls? And like made us leave.
Like, I know Bryce is pretty edgy, but I don't think he'd say that. I think he's smart enough to not say something like that. Sway boys, including Bryce, made the girls uncomfortable, giving them dirty looks when the girls had barely even made it to the party. I don't know, this seems suspicious.
He like walked into the party for 5 seconds, and automatically it was just all eyes on us, and like the goal of the night was just to make us uncomfortable.
Okay.
And just.
But I thought they left right away.
Literally, they kicked us out for being trans.
I don't know. I don't believe that. That seems a bit weird. At this point, everyone is beyond done with Bryce and want him to get canceled for good. Nah. I don't trust that story. Nah. Like, I could see him cheating on Addison, like that. That's something he could do. I could see him fighting someone over Addison, like he did with that, I don't know, whatever his name was. But kicking someone out because they're trans, I don't think he would do that. In my personal opinion, he's friends with Nikita Dragon, I think. I don't know. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you leave a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are on the whole situation. I don't know. And I feel bad for Dixie too. Oh my gosh, like, I don't know. People from high school, they're just, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.